Hi friends, thank you for coming back and visiting with me today. We are back in my crochet room because one, my freeze dryer is going. It's a little bit noisy out there. The family's all home, so that's a little bit noisy. I wanted to film this outside and the heat, thank God, finally broke here. It's actually quite cool. It was like 53 degrees when we got up this morning, which was unusual, but the bugs are out. Oh my goodness, the mosquitoes are out. And it looks like it's going to rain. But I don't mind being in here because I have spent the last 3 days cleaning and organizing my crochet room. I am so happy. I found things that I haven't been able to find. I found things I forgot I had. It was like Christmas, honestly, finding all these things. So it was really nice because I have a lot of plans coming up for my channel this month and next. Oh, there's a big thing for next month. I can't wait to share it with you all, but you're going to have to wait a little bit. But I do have a lot of plans and I need to be organized. Part of that is ADHD. Part of that I think is just me. I can't create, I can't feel creative if my space is a mess. And lately we've just been so busy. I've either been, making a lot of things or, getting that, doing a bunch of different renovations around the house the last week. Everything's just kind of piled up. So I finally took the time over 3 days so I didn't overwhelm myself and we got it organized. And this is what it's looking like. I wish I had an actual room with windows and lots of storage space, but what they say about wishes. I'm actually very grateful. My husband built me this space, so I would have my own space to record, to edit my videos, and to store all my yarn, and then eventually record for all of you. So I'm actually very grateful, and I'm just so pleased with how it all turned out. It is so much better. So you will be seeing a different angle too from now on for my lives, which is another reason I wanted to get this all organized. Now, we do have a bit of a mess over here. I say it's an organized mess, as you can see. I have a lot of totes. Yes, I have a lot of totes because I have a lot of yarn that I need to find room for. And I organize that too. Everything has labels. I mean, some of them are turned backwards so you couldn't see the labels, but everything has labels so I can stay on track with my plans for the next few months. And I have an empty one. Do you know why I have an empty one? Because yes, I have a Yarnspirations order coming because on Canada Day they had 50% off, friends, for Canada. 50% off. And I had a specific list of yarns I needed to finish projects. So I'm so glad, so glad I organized while I was organizing. That's when the sale came up. I'm so glad because I was able to see what I needed and I was able to get it. Also, the day you're seeing this, Premier sale has started. And I anticipate more yarn coming because I got a lot in my cart just waiting to see if it's going to go on sale. So yes, I hope one tote's going to be enough. I might have to get one more. But anyway, this is Off the Hook Tuesday. I do want to share with you what I have managed to make the last week or so. I was hoping to get more done. We always hope to get more done, right? Why do we always apologize for that? I got done what I got done, and it's actually more than even I realized, so I'm going to be happy because organizing and cleaning kind of took over the priority of making this week. I'm just going to take a little more sip of my tea, and let's get to the makes. So first, I have to show you this gorgeous journal I picked up at our Home Sense. Is this not beautiful? I mean, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's got some jewels and it's herbs. I love herbs. If y'all follow me on my other channel, Bucket List Homestead, shameless plug, you know that I love herbs. But this has become my journal. When I have ideas, when I have ideas, basically what I'm keeping track of. If I've made a new design and I want to think, okay, what did I do there? How many did I chain? How many rows did I do? I have some ideas for my Stash to Stitch series that I'm going to be doing, where all of you have been letting me know what yarn you have in your stash that you would like some ideas to use to make with that yarn. So let me know down in the comments if you have some more. I've been writing them down. Things I've been doing for my videos, things I want to make in the coming months. So I love this. I absolutely love it. Okay, so some of the first things I made If y'all know my friend Linda from Linda's Pantry, she sent me a skein of I Love This Cotton by Hobby Lobby, because we don't have Hobby Lobby in Canada, and our closest one is crossing the border, and then it's like a three and a half hour drive. And I've never tried it, and she's like, oh, you have to try this, you have to try this. And then she saw the colorway and knew immediately she had to send it to me. I believe the colorway is Moonlit Dreams. I've already stashed my labels, so I can't tell you 100%. And I've been thinking about, what do I want to make? Because I want to make, this is obviously going to be something for me. So the first thing I did was I thought, well, I'm going to make coasters. But then I realized I just want to make one coaster. And this is just for me. And then I can put my tea on it right here. So there's my coaster right here. This way, every time I have a cup of tea, I think of Linda, my good friend. The other thing I made, of course, is I made myself a new headscarf, and I cut that wrong. I gotta put a little bit of fabric glue, but I made a headscarf, and I think it turned out really pretty. This yarn is quite soft. I also made myself a headband, but it came out too long. I didn't like it, and I didn't have time to redo another one yet, so I will be making a headband. But yes, I made a headscarf, so every time I put this on, I will think of you, Linda. So I finally got to use I Love This Cotton. And I will say the Suds cotton yarn that I have been able to find here in Canada, unfortunately, the companies I have found do not ship to the US right now. It is definitely a comparable to I Love This Cotton. So I'm really happy I have some to use, because I made a set of pot holders with the Suds cotton. These have numbers. I mean, I can look up some of them. Sometimes they have colors on the website. Sometimes they don't. I have no idea. But this has got like blues and just the barest hint of purples. And I made a set of pot holders. These will be going up on my Etsy, hopefully sooner than later, because I'm really lacking with that. Trying to make some things. These things I've made are primarily going to be going up on Etsy. These next things I'm showing you. Yeah, because I haven't had a good time on Etsy. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up. It's still early. I just started, but it's slow going. It started out pretty quick, but I think I underestimated what people were going to celebrate Canada Day and 4th of July. So all those things I made for them, I didn't sell any of them. So I'm going to have to store them. My friends and family are going to get a lot of Canada Day and USA 4th of July things. That's for sure. But yeah, so I'm hoping I'm reevaluating what I've made and what I'm going to be posting. So I will be doing these pot holders. In anticipation, I also made another set of coasters, this time with a lighter brown. I love making these. They're so much fun. They're really easy too. This is Repeat Crafter Me's pattern for these. She uses acrylic in her pattern, but I'm not a fan of acrylic for coasters. Maybe the cotton blends would be okay, but acrylic's not very absorbent. So to me, I want something, you know, especially in these hot days, the condensation. So I did make a set of them. I also, oops, I forgot my scrubbies. Okay, I gotta grab them. So I also made a dish drying mat, and I love these new labels I found. Are these not adorable with the little hearts? I would love to get personalized ones, but holy moly, they're not cheap. And I'm trying to figure out a way to make my own. I mean, they're not, like, I would have to add literally like $7 to $8 to anything I'm selling. That's insane. So for now, they're not personalized. But yeah, I love this colorway. This is Bernat Handicrafter. I love this. I cannot remember. I think it's Hippie Blue, I want to say that's called. And then I made 2 dishcloths to go with the dish mat. And then, oh, I made 2 more. So I have 2 because I'm anticipating making another dish mat. I made canning mats. So my other life, I'm prepper light is what I call myself. I'm prepper light, and I do a lot of preserving. And I've made my own canning mats, and I've had a lot of questions about them. So I thought I'm going to make a couple and throw some up on my Etsy. So I made round ones because I've made myself a couple of round ones, and I love the round ones. So I made one in this color blue. That's why because I had some yarn left, and I'm like, well, I might as well use up that skein. So I made this, and then I made one in the Hippie Blue. So this is called turquoise, I think, or aqua. I think this is aqua, and that is Lily Sugar and Cream. And then this is the Bernat Handicrafter. I'm thinking about selling these as a set. So you would get two because they go great together. Like the colors match perfectly. So I'm thinking about it. Let me know. What do you think? Should I sell them as a set? And I'm only doing one set because my other problem is I tend to do way too many things and then feel like I have to put them up. And Linda's like, Lynn, just do one or two things and get them up there. If they sell, then make more. So that's what I'm doing. I'm also trying to figure out how to set it up for custom orders. I also made a couple of scrubbies to go with the dish mat and the dish cloths, and let me go grab them. I go looking for the scrubbies and I forgot I also made 3 dishcloths, and this is with the Bernat Home, and this is something speckled, green speckled, forest speckled. I cannot remember. It's awful what my colorways are called. I'm looking to see if I have one handy. But yeah, so I made 3 of them because I think I'm going to sell them in sets of 3. I know I'm going to do washcloths in sets of 3, but I don't know if I'm going to do dishcloths. I think I'm only going to do them in sets of 2, so I need to make one more. But yes, I made 3 of them. I love this colorway. And then with that cotton suds that I made the pot holders, I had a little bit of yarn left out of one, so I made a washcloth, not a dishcloth, because this is way too soft a cotton to make into dishcloths. I think it is so soft. This will be so nice as washcloth. So I'm definitely going to make some more of these. I have like a solid purple I'm going to make and then a solid blue. So there'll be a set. And what stitch did I do on this? I think I just did half double. On my dish drying mat, I did the lemon peel stitch, which is very easy. It's single crochet 1 stitch, double crochet the next, the whole way. I really love it because it gives it a little bit of texture too, which is great for dishcloths, and it makes it so pretty. And then I made a set of dish scrubbies. I use these myself. I love them. So it's just, so this is Bernat Handicrafter cotton yarn, and I cannot remember the name, and I don't have the labels anymore because this was yarn that I had in my stash that I was just trying to use up. I don't know if you can tell, but in between here, right here, I use the scrubby yarn. I find that one, it's the easiest way to use it. And I'll grab it so you can see what I'm talking about. And this one too, I used it. It's got this texture. This works great on scrubbing your dishes, and it does not hurt your dishes, which is really important. So yeah, I just double strand. I have a strand of cotton and a strand of the scrubby, and it makes it much easier to use. So I will grab that and show you what I'm talking about. So this is what I use. Stitch, Soak, Scrub. It's Lion Brand. Okay. And it's that stuff. Very hard to use, but so worth it because it really works well on cleaning your dishes. And I think that's everything. I am making, I'm working on another project. I have to do a bunch of granny squares for it. So I'm going to get all those done. And while they're blocked, I am going to start Christmas in July with you all. I have several things I want to make for Christmas for Etsy or for myself. And for gifts. Gifts are probably not going to be this month. I will probably wait a little bit later to start gifts because some of them are going to be large. I want to make my children each a blanket for their bed. Grace's I've already started. I'm doing her a Nightmare Before Christmas inspired granny blanket. I hope it's going to turn out the way I want. The way I see it in my mind, it might not be the way it's going to turn out, but I'm hoping. I've already got, I think, almost all the squares done for that, and they're already blocked. So that's going to be a whip that I need to work on. Aiden's yarn is coming from Yarnspirations. I've been trying to think of what to do, and then I found this variegated Red Heart Super Saver on there, and I thought, this says Aiden. My hope, I don't know if Grace's is going to be big enough for her whole bed, so she might just get a throw. But I'd like to make Aiden a full size one for his bed. I'm not 100% sure what stitch I'm using yet. I don't want it too holey. I might use the, is it called the Sedge Stitch? Oh, it's a blanket, or the blanket stitch. There's a couple stitches. I'm going to probably make up some samples with you all, and then we'll look and see how they look. But yes, Christmas in July is going to be starting very soon with you all. Probably the next video you see. We will be having some Christmas. I have 2 totes. 2, right? 2 very large totes, yes, of Christmas yarn and a few that didn't fit in the totes because I love making things for Christmas. I love Christmas. I love it. I love the all burr months. September right through December, my time of year. I love them. And I love decorating. I like making things. The yarn is so fun. Yeah, so we're going to be doing some Christmas in July. I have lots of plans. I think the first things we're going to make are Christmas stockings. My favorite, and I do want to I have a couple ready for Etsy, but I have some new yarn that I want to try making. That Premier Gradient, or not Gradient, Luster. We're going to make some with that. I have some Starlight Sparkle from Mary Maxim we want to make with that. Maybe even some Biddy stripes. I'm thinking we might make some. We're going to see what they look like. And then I even have some nice softer pastel colors for like baby's first Christmas. We're going to have a lot of fun. I have so many plans for Christmas things. There's tree skirts I want to make. There's cup cozies I want to make. There are banners I want to make. And we'll be able to use the Kato to make the string. If you missed my video, that is what, can you see that? That banner right there was made with the Kato. Well, the string part, the flowers I made. So lots going to be happening this month, and I cannot wait to share my news with you all for next month. But like I said, unfortunately, you're going to have to wait a little bit. And you'll see this video on Tuesday, so Wednesday I will be going live. Linda's joining me. We have quite a few things to talk about, including some little special news that's going to be happening next Wednesday, the 15th. So you don't want to miss the lives. I go live at 10 a.m. Eastern almost every Wednesday. Sometimes I just don't know what to talk about. And I don't think you all want to listen to me ramble for 2 hours, but there are some things planned over the next couple of weeks with lives. So that is it, friends. Thank you so much for joining me and sharing with what I made this last week with this Off the Hook Tuesday. I'm so glad I had some things to share with you because lately Tuesdays seem to be yarn haul Tuesdays, and that's not what I wanted. And yeah, I'm going to be busy over the next few days, coming weeks, and I can't wait to share it with all of you. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun the next few weeks. And I'm just so glad you're all here for it. If you like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't hit subscribe, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. And if you're watching me on your phone, hi, or tablet, hello, don't forget to hit that hype button. It really, truly helps my channel grow. And YouTube lets me know every week how it's been helping. And it has been helping me a lot. We're closing in on 4,000 subscribers, friends. 4,000. I can't believe it. Until then, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.